Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in and joining me for another Mars artifact video. I hope you're all having an awesome day. Just before we get started, a huge thank you to my channel contributors, Paul S, Cole, Richard B, Bobby R and Marcus Z. And for privacy purposes, I'm not mentioning surnames there. I'm sure you guys understand. Thank you, much appreciated. Your contributions will go a long way to fund the channel and the hardware that I recently purchased. Right, let's get started. Mars high-rise epic. We're looking at pyramidal structures that are commonplace on Mars, and I'll show you why I say that. We're going to be looking at my recent discovery. I discovered this yesterday. Pits, hollows and viscous flow, and I'll include a link to all the source material in the description below. Acquired on the 21st of July 2019 at 29.6 centimeters per pixel, and there's a crop from the low res black and white, and the anomalies I found are in this area of the photograph. So this area is located 37 degrees 23 minutes north, 3 degrees 36 minutes east, and it's very close to Okavango Vallis, which is up here to the east. So the first one right there sticks out like a sore finger. Check that out. This is zoomed out, not to scale. And take a closer look, 1:1 scale. We've got the strange triangular face of a pyramid by the looks of it. Could this be one under construction, or are the other sides eroded away? And each side is about, I'd say, 30 meters long if you use the scale indicator here. So look at the geometry and symmetry in this, guys. Nothing else around it that looks similar. And let's have a look close up. You can see the straight edges to it, very smooth flat surface. And then on the one side here, at 90 degrees to that side, you've got that line eroded away over there. So could that have been the other side of the pyramid? And it seems to come up to this point here, if you look at the dark shadows. And it seems to go up this way, and then it disappears. So this is totally eroded away. Right, the next one, also zoomed out, not to scale. It looks like a long wall, partially exposed over here. Comes to an abrupt end towards the right. There it is, 1:1 scale, and it looks very, very straight to me, guys and girls. Check that out. And it seems to be built out of these rectangular slabs or blocks of equal size. Check that out. And each of these is about 40 meters long. Right, then there's also, close to these pyramidal structures, underground entranceways. Check out the oval circular feature there. This is zoomed out, not to scale, just to show you there's nothing else like it except these little, look like little depressions, little asteroid impacts. But there it is, 1:1 scale, and you can see what the normal circular depressions around here look like. There's examples there, and that there's about 15 meters across. And we take a closer look inside and see it's hollowed out over here to the left, something that looks like a cross lying over there on that terrace inside the opening. It looks very artificial to me. If you look at the way all the other depressions look, this is totally out of place. An anomaly for sure. Then we're looking at strange triangular structure on plains and uplands east of Inside Lander, and you can find all these images over at my blog, and also you can refer to the YouTube video of the same name. Located 0 degrees 51 minutes north, 174 degrees 32 minutes east, and it's in this region over here. And there it is, one of the few color photographs that I've analyzed. Here's the one side, very smooth as well. You can see relatively straight edges there, very straight base to this triangle. So this side over here is about 60 to 70 meters long. There it is up close, very straight base to this triangular structure there. Also eroded pyramid, or just a normal geological feature. There's an example of typical circular depressions around here. This thing's totally out of place, and it's about 10 meters in diameter, and up close we can see a perfect circular opening. And also, could this be an entranceway to the underground of Mars? Right, then we at this area here, and the video and blog post you can refer to for the originals, the ancient Cerebris Polis ruins. This is located 7 degrees 46 minutes north, 149 degrees and 19 minutes east. And there it is, 1:1 scale, and I'd estimate this side here to be about, let's see, 80 meters long, also relatively straight edges, and some symmetry and geometry going on here again. So, also close by, what looks like an artificial opening in the Martian surface. This hole over here is about 15 meters in diameter, and it's next to a strange rectangular structure, also megalithic blocks strewn about. And up close, check out the wall over here, consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks possibly. Difficult to say, there's a lot of sand or dust there. Check out that straight row of blocks, and then the circular opening over there. Next one, mine or strange geometric shape carved into Martian surface. And it's very close to Tanais, the region that we analyzed in detail in the 5-parter that I released recently, and that there is located 53 degrees 42 minutes north, 74 degrees 25 minutes west. And there it is, up close guys, 1:1 scale. So this one side over here is about, I'd say, 120, 130 meters long. Got some symmetry and geometry over here too. This one side looks as if it might have caved in, or maybe it was machined, mined. Check out the depth to it. So what happened here? Why is a triangle carved into the surface? And it's huge. Could that have been some type of mine? Okay, and also close by is what looks like an underground entrance. And there it is up close. Got 2 blocks and this rectangular opening over there. And then massive structure and small craft. This is located 1 degree 10 minutes south, 14 degrees 1 minute east. So all those we looked at before are all in the northern hemisphere. This one's just off the equator by 1 degree south. And there it is, 1:1 scale. And that side there, I'd say, is about 25 meters long. But straight edges here again, very smooth, bright surface, and symmetry and geometry. And there it is up close. It also has depth to it. Very, very weird. Nothing else like it in this photograph. And then close by, it looks like some type of outpost or hangar. The rectangular opening there is about 12 to 15 meters wide. And let's take a close-up look. Check that out. We've got the straight edges and right angles, and then something seems to be coming out of that opening, draping over the one edge. And then on top, the strange rectangular feature. And then the largest of them all. This is Kanaskie Pyramid. My friend Saturn Ark discovered this some time ago. And next to it we have some surface art, which seems to have geometric indicators in it. You can draw geometric lines linking up other strange sites on Mars using the art. Let's focus on the pyramid, also highly eroded, and on top of it we can see these rows and rows of small tiles, and each one is about 5 by 5 meters. Let's have a close-up look. Check that out. You can see these rows of smaller tiles or slabs. Check that out, parallel to one another, packed at right angles. There's another part, also close-up. You can see the parallel lines and the tiles or slabs arranged next to one another. Now as well, it looks like it's covered in some sort of shiny material over here, and you can also see these 5 by 5 tiles or slabs, parallel rows. Check that out. And then we're going to be looking at that strange arch, also discovered by my friend Saturn Ark. This is the pyramid we just checked out over there. I'll just also mention this is at 56 degrees 45 minutes north, 9 degrees 51 minutes west. And it's on the one slope of the pyramid. Right there we've got that arch, and each side is about 20 meters long. And zoom up, check the symmetry going on over here too. Smooth, bright surface, looks almost like marble. And then close by some surface activity, and I can only speculate, but that looks like it could be a little opening over there that's covered in these blocks. So the pyramidal features aligned next to one another for comparison, and just check out the geometry and symmetry going on here, guys and girls. I don't know how NASA cannot notice these or bring them to our attention at least. And then underneath each one I have the underground entranceway, or what I speculate to be the underground entranceway. With this one we have that there. This one we've got that circular opening. Yeah, we've got the strange narrow opening there. With this one, which is very pristine, we've got a more modern underground entranceway perhaps, or outpost or hangar. And then this one very small little structure that might be an underground entranceway as well. Check it, the straight edges there. Looks like these have been packed around it. Then the entranceways for comparison, the three circular ones at the top. I wonder if that could be a well. And then the others. That's it for the evidence. I'm sure you agree that pyramidal structures are commonplace on Mars. And I haven't shown you all the triangular structures I've discovered. I've got a ton more. These are the more compelling ones I showed you first. Maybe I'll do a part 2 to this in the near future. But do let me know in the comments below what you make of these. Are we looking at an ancient Egyptian civilization that once colonized Mars and somehow found their way to Earth? After all, Cairo is known as the camp of Mars in literature. So thanks again for watching, and a huge thank you, like I mentioned in the beginning, to my channel contributors. Much appreciated. I have a PayPal and Patreon page, so if you'd like to contribute to my work and research, goes towards funding the hardware as well as the admin and overhead. So thanks again, guys and girls. I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, bye bye for now.